Okay, so before diving deep into the code implementation and check end to end how Auth we can implement with our Express app, NestJS app, let's understand the terminologies. Four key roles in Auth flow: resource owner, the user who owns the data; the client, the app which is requesting access on behalf of the user, like a Spotify, Slack, Notion, Postman; authorization server, you are doing a login with Google, then authorization server is Google; you are doing login with the GitHub, then authorization server is GitHub; resource server, the Google Calendar API, GitHub APIs, Twitter APIs, the protected data. For that, you need to be logged in or have an access token to access to. So Auth 2.0 flow is very simplified. User initiate login, user redirect to the authorization server, login with the Google, user authenticate, authorization server grants the permissions, authorization server redirect with the auth code, the client app, the Notion or calendar app exchange the code with the access token. Now client get the access token, they can access the protected resource data. So what is the access token? Access token is, there are three type of token: access token, ID token, and there is one more: access token, ID token, refresh token. We'll talk about these and the uses. For first, access token. Access token is something which we will pass to the API server in the headers, in the authorizations header, so that the API server will validate the access token and will enable us, will let us to access the API data, the protected data. Refresh token, it's a long-lived token stored securely, and we can pass the refresh token to get the access token in the exchange. The scopes, the permission requested by client to access the specific resource, like email, profile, calendar.read only. The consent screen, which you see when you click on login to the Google or GitHub, they present you the screen. Okay, do you want to share the information? Now these grant types: authorization code grant, which is the default PKC. Authorization code will be granted by the resource server, and in the exchange of it, we will get the access token. Client credential, password, implicit device code, right? So all these things we will do. And yeah, so we will talk about even the basic, we will debug the network tab also, like how all these things are configured with the auth also.